Friends, we are starting our 226 session of Organized Self-Employment Ministry and Budget. Before that, we have already done 226 session. We have already done 225 session of Organized Self-Employment Ministry and Budget. 1 to 100 session in English of Organized Self-Employment Ministry and Budget, 101 to 200 in Hindi of Organized Self-Employment Ministry and Budget, and 201 to 225 in the Maithili of Organized Self-Employment Ministry and Budget. Now we are starting 226 session of Organized Self-Employment Ministry and Budget. Before that, we are going to worship the books from where we are getting this concept to develop Organized Self-Employment Ministry and Budget. From myself, Amit kumar Jha, Sardapur, Lona Road, Darbhanga, Bihar, pin code 847407, mobile number 639736017, and email address is osembeoffice2001@gmail.com. First of all, room number 1 to 6. It is called Rashtrapati Bhavan, which is under control of 26 January 1956 Rashtrapati Bhavan. This concept first is propagated from there, and then it is being taught for development of Organized Self-Employment Ministry. So Rashtrapati Bhavan number 1 is Shiv Puran, 12 Jyotirmandir, 12 Jyotirmandir, and 175 Jyotirmandir. We are praying Pushpanjali, Arati, and Truth on Literums part. Then Rashtrapati Bhavan number 2, Vishnu Puran, Ramayana, Bhagavad Gita, Amit Puran, commencing with the Chakra and Vermilion mark. Rashtrapati Bhavan number 3, Rashtrapati Bhavan number 2, then Pushpanjali, Arati, and Truth on Literums part. Then Rashtrapati Bhavan number 3, Brahma Saraswati Puran, that is educational certificate. Brahma Saraswati Puran, ISBN Puran, 12 Jyotirmandir, that is 12 ISBN certificate, and the educational certificate of self, and then Truth on Literums part, and Kamandal and Mangmi and Vermilion mark. Rashtrapati Bhavan number 4, Adi Shakti Jagdamba, that is Durga Saraswati and Devi Bhagwat, and the Trinetra and Vermilion mark, and Pushpanjali, Truth on Literums part. Rashtrapati Bhavan number 4 is Varshkrit, Mithila Varshkrit and North, South, East, West, Central India Varshkrit, Pushpanjali, Arati, and Truth on Literums part, and the book and Vermilion mark, and reading of the Truth on Literums. Rashtrapati Bhavan number 6 is Hindu government issue, time husband, time wife, that is Indian Constitution, and then the government's stamp and Vermilion mark, which signifies families, and then Pushpanjali, Arati, and Truth on Literums part. And in the earlier phase, in the first phase of our Organized Self-Employment Ministry concept, while propagating, I had made you understand that on our constitutional validity on income work, we can get our self-employment government job, and in natural way we will be self-employed government job, and we will have double salary from the concept of organized self-employment ministry. With this concept, I want to say that we have made Labour Party of India with fist of the hand, where you can work under the guidance of President Amit Jha and Amit Kumar Jha, and by the Om Namah Shivaya publication press magazine with ISBN number of Truth Only Terms 8190186402X and copyright number 954/03/COL. We have started to work, which is from Sarnapur Lona Road, Darbhanga, Bihar, India, pin code 847407, and email address osemboffice2001@gmail.com, and apart from that, mobile number from which you can purchase this 251 rupees book from me by parcel, Truth Only Terms, which is in my hand, which you can see. Now the basic thing which I have tried to take the session is that we should make, first of all, right of pension, fundamental right of pension after 14 years, fundamental right of educational certificate in capital value, organized self-employment ministry and budget, 3 budget system, direct link to ministry and budget. We should be preamble wise organized employed, preamble wise organized self-employed. Actually, what is happening that after 18 years, when we are coming out for our career settlement, it is not possible. So I have made organized self-employment ministry and budget, self-earning, self-income, certain caste, certain fiscal credit per month showing Commission of India, which is giving direct ministry and direct budget connection. Now this brings a constitutional life between 0 to 18 years and 18 to 58 years with the strict constitutional network under the guidance of 6th Rashtrapati Bhavan, which is under the control of 26 January 1950 Rashtrapati Bhavan. And on that basis, I, Amit kumar Jha, has propagated this concept. You can hear the session of 1 to 100 in English from the YouTube, and 101 to 200 in Hindi from this, and then 201 to 225 in Maithili. To understand more, means 3 language I have already propagated. And apart from this, I am also taking session of 226 to 300 in English. So we have to come up with the concept of organized self-employment ministry. As we are making mandir, as we are making homes, as we are as a businessman investing capital, so does here it is human capital path. In this path, we are becoming human capital by educational certificate. Up till now, no political party has propagated for the concept of human capital by the politics. We are the only group under the guidance of me, Amit Jha, and Amit Kumar Jha, who is working with the self-employment government job concept. This concept is unique concept because from the day one, this is the fiscal credit table which I am holding, which is attached with this Truth Only Terms, and this is the 6th Rashtrapati Bhavan stamp which I am showing you to make you understand and feel comfortable in the organized self-employment ministry concept. This concept is unique, which is propagating the conceptual life of the organized self-employment ministry on the basis of this. The sketching of this work is very important because on the concept of this, we are working on the basis of the plethora that we have to develop a conceptual life of organized self-employment ministry, where we will be living in the strict guidance of the constitution every day, every minute, and we will be having double salary, one from the private sector and one from the government sector, because it is a government oriented economy under the guidance of Organized Self-Employment Ministry. We have already three economy: the capitalist economy, the socialist economy, and the mixed economy from 1950 onwards. Here we are providing preamble wise organized employed, preamble wise organized self-employed number, which is a concept for the Organized Self-Employment Ministry. The constitutional life is unique, which is based on the basis of our educational certificate development. We have also arranged those people who are not literate, like we are having at least 21% of our population which is not having the base education. Now in these circumstances, we have tried to pull them up to the constitutional level by the framework of this fiscal credit table. This fiscal table is unique concept of the educational certificate. Those who are illiterate, for them also we have made this fiscal credit table on the basis of constitutional power, the constitutional validity on income work. See, it is written illiterate in the first slab, and we have made the fiscal credit table on the basis of this because it provides information that we have to earn, because nowadays the money is a very important work which is having the requirement of the general development, and it is possible only when we will give the constitutional power on the basis of the constitutional development. This constitutional development can come by our constitutional rights which we are going to provide for the development of the society. Now this development is possible only when we are working on that. How can we work on that? This is the main thing. For this, as we have a school system in India, in a school system we are trying to make the educational level high, because in education we want that it should be propagated on the level of the development where we can be able to make the more progress. Here we are trying to make Organized Self-Employment Ministry which is giving a constitutional work to each and every person, because in this what is happening, like any person who wants job, he will be connected in this ministry for lifelong. There are 4 phases in this Organized Self-Employment Ministry. First phase is 18 years, second phase is 32 years, third phase is 46 years, and fourth phase is 58 years, and the last phase is of retirement, where the person is working on the basis of the requirements of their life. Now in all the 4 phases, a person is able to manage his affairs on a strong basis, because Organized Self-Employment Ministry and Budget is providing this concept on the basis of the development of the society. Because before, means up till now, we have passed the 73 years of independence, and we have not been able to place the educational certificate on the front where we can fetch the job. Still the common saying is that if you have educational certificate, you don't have any value, you have to make yourself mark with someone else. Now here we have a difference in the opinion of the public, as our main idealistic approach is coming from 1885, when the national political party was made and it tried to mold and it made election commission in 1950. Now we are working on this concept to develop on the basis of Hinduism, where we have the 6th Rashtrapati one, which is the ultimate job oriented system in the organization of constitution, which is giving a right to each and every one on the basis of job also, means fundamental right we have provided by self-earning, self-income, certain caste, certain fiscal credit per month sowing to certain or Organized Self-Employment Ministry and Budget. Now you see what is there, 20 to 21% of the people are illiterate. in these circumstances, how we will provide job to them? This is the main question. But we have made it possible by the fundamental right, the constitutional validity on income, work and educational certificate and fiscal credit table value. Now, on this basis, we have made Organized Self-Employment Ministry Budget Commission of India and Self-Earning Self-Income Certain Cash Certain Fiscal Credit per month showing Commission of India. Apart from this, we have made the Preamble Wise Organized Employed, Preamble Wise Organized Self-Employed Commission of India, and we have also made the on the basis of Election Commission of India, Self-Earning Self-Income Certain Cash Certain Fiscal Credit per month showing to certain Ministry Office, Election Commission of India. Now on this basis, what will happen, that everyone will be given self-earning self-income certain cash certain fiscal credit per month showing to certain Ministry Office fundamental right, with the session effort of Labour Party of India, which has done the session from 1 to 225 and now in the second phase 226 to 300 session in English, which will try to clear the concept that by the educational certificate everyone can have the double salary system. The first fiscal credit salary which is coming from this table on the basis of educational certificate, illiterate, then the letter known people, that is literate people, then 5th pass people, then 8th pass people, then after that 12th pass people, then after that the graduation pass people, then after that post graduation pass people, then PhD, MPhil, DLET, all type of educational certificate. Now according to the age, it will be divided on the working schedule. Like the people who are of the 18 age will be put in one Rashtrapati Bhavan, which will be under control of 26 January 1956 Rashtrapati Bhavan of 18 years of age. Then 32 years of age Rashtrapati Bhavan, which will be control of under the 26 January 1950 Rashtrapati Bhavan. Then 46 year Rashtrapati Bhavan, which will be control of 26 January 1950 Rashtrapati Bhavan. Then 58 year Rashtrapati Bhavan, and then after 58 retirement year Rashtrapati Bhavan, which will be all these age people will be in one slab in order to harness the human resources as in organized way as much possible. Apart from this, we have put the 6 type of mandir in 6 Rashtrapati Bhavan, so that we have the respect for our mother father also, because according to this concept we have six mother and father. One mother father is natural, which is being provided by our Almighty, and 6 Rashtrapati Bhavan we have been given by the nation. One is Shiv Mandir Rashtrapati Bhavan, second is Vishnu Lakshmi Mandir Rashtrapati Bhavan, third is Brahma Saraswati Mandir Rashtrapati Bhavan, that is ISBN, whatever the book in the libraries of Hindus has been written, that Rashtrapati Bhavan. Then fourth one is Adi Shakti Jagadamba Rashtrapati Bhavan, that is the woman Rashtrapati Bhavan. The fifth one is the Truth Savior Rashtrapati Bhavan, and sixth one is Hindu government is Rashtrapati. What we have done up till last 75 years of the independence and 73rd years of our constitutional life development, we have been given the voting power before in 1950 by the leaders who fought for 67 years of independence. After that, we were working on the Hinduism, and we tried to develop on that basis, that where is our base. On the basis of truth only terms, I sketch the character, I sketch the requirements of India on the basis of employment, because one of the biggest artificial requirement in front when we are living on this earth is the employment, and it is based on our work also, because 90% of the people are getting education and then they are trying to set their degrees. Now if mother father is strong, they are putting them in the slab of engineers, doctors, because money is required for that. But 70 to 80% of the people are financially weak in India. In that circumstances, Labour Party of India is providing the concept on the basis of that educational certificate. We have put educational certificate on the basis of documents of the Rashtrapati Bhavan, that whatever educational certificate we are getting, it is under control of 26 January 1950 and we have divided into six parts. First part means first part is collected with the this one this Shiv Puran Rashtrapati. Second part is collected with the Vishnu Puran Rashtrapati. Third part is collected with the Brahma Saraswati Puran Rashtrapati. Then the fourth part is collected with the Adi Shakti Jagdamba Rashtrapati. Fifth part is collected with the Each United Varshik Golden God Rashtrapati. And sixth part is collected with the Hindu government commentary. Now this six part is divided on the court martial ring, so that when the future generation will come, they will not face problem in the division, and full control will be under the chief minister and the prime minister of India. Both will be controlling this episode, because on this basis only they will try to do the various affairs of the constitutional work. Now the people has the right to do independency. They can take court martial connection for having independency in their concept. For that, they have to go to the police station for 19 years by self-funding, certain cash, certain fiscal credits showing on their preamble by the organized number, and they will get the court martial connection. Individually, concept should be flourishing, and she will be cut 16.66% salary, because fiscal credit salary which we have generated from the Organized Self-Employment Ministry, it is divided into six parts, 16.66 into six parts on the court martial. If any person wants to take the concept which I have given, Amit Jha has given, Amit Kumar Jha has given, is not up to mark, he can take court martial connection. He will continue with the government job. But if he is not taking court martial connection, he is not cutting his salary is not cut, then it will be thought as an independent concept of a person who is just for a democratic sake, he is speaking something. Like in democracy, we have multi-political party system. Each political party system has its own concept and own plethora of doing the work of the development of welfare. So in the Organized Self-Employment Ministry, we have tried to sketch all these things. Now the work of the Organized Self-Employment Ministry is to bring collective work according to the qualification on the central level and on the state level. We have also provided Organized Self-Employment Ministry, like if a person is getting a fiscal credit salary, see the fiscal credit salary 5,000, 10,000, whatever the money is coming from the educational certificate, 50% is contributed by the state government or union territory government, and 50% is contributed by the central government. Apart from this, the work standard in the Organized Self-Employment Ministry is flexible. Means you are free to do work according to your liking. You will have Organized Self-Employment Ministry budget service book, which will be provided immediately after the commencement of the constitutional bill passed by the Parliament, Organized Self-Employment Ministry and budget. We will have henceforth three budget system. Annual budget 100 budget, it is from 1860. Railway budget 1 ministry, it is also from 1860. And Organized Self-Employment Ministry, which has started coming up from 31st August 2001, and since then we are working on this concept of Organized Self-Employment Ministry. Now I have also tried to fetch the people in two categories. One is below 30,000 earner per month, 30,000 earner in cash, and the other one is above 30,000 per month earner. That is called employment equilibrium point. This employment equilibrium point is unique concept which we have tried to fetch, because we are overpopulated country and we have a scarcity of the resources. In this being of development, we require this employment equilibrium point, which says that according to Organized Self-Employment Ministry, 70% of the population is below 30,000 earner. Now we have divided it into six parts, so that we can have the double salary system. One from the private sector, which we are working already, whichever job we are finding according to our liking, and one is from the Organized Self-Employment Ministry. Now person can continue with the Organized Self-Employment Ministry also, and he can take double salary also. In the Organized Self-Employment Constitutional Working Book of each citizen, it will be written, and the working character will be written by the seniors. Like for 18 years, senior will be 32 years. For 32 years senior will be 48 years, and for 48 years senior will be 58 years, and for 58 years senior will be retired people according to the higher age, whichever age she is belonging. On this basis he will also not feel that the buddy is not with him, and on that basis buddy will be also provided to each and every citizen on that basis, and he will be working in the private sector also. So we have tried all these things in the organized self-employment ministry wherever possible, so that we can have a direct ministry connection, and each people will be connected by the MP and MLA on this basis. Labour Party is drafting this session on the basis of understanding, which is continuously going on teaching on this level, that whatever educational certificate we have got, either it is of engineer or it is of doctor or it is of the general development of the humanities, we have tried to make on that educational level that a constitutional track should be drafted on the basis of democracy, and each citizen is free to vote any political party. Only thing is that we have to understand that the employment is the basic priority, and the money for the organized self-employment ministry will be sketched from there only, where we are getting from annual budget one ministry, railway budget one ministry, and the organized self-employment ministry will be arranging on that. The session of politics which we are taking, it is coming from this only, that we have been influenced by the 67-year session of the 1885 parties who has worked for the development. At that time idealistic approach was there for the India level. Now this idealistic approach has been changed on the basis of working with the constitutional direct ministry and direct budget connection, and on that basis we have tried to sketch it on the level of the organized self-employment ministry and budget. So educational certificate is henceforth will be given the priority, and those who do not have educational certificate, their development and promotion is also there. Means we have tried to give illiterate educational certificate capital value on the basis of this fiscal credit table, which is drafted in this truth only terms book with 6 Rashtrapati Bhavan under the control of 26 January 1950 Rashtrapati Bhavan, and full book is written in the truth only terms, which is in 6 part, and you can purchase in 251 rupees from me by the parcel, so that you can understand more about it. Apart from this, we have a national festival of organized self-employment ministry and budget between 14 February to 26 February and the 29 August to 11 September on the basis of organized self-employment ministry, whose presidency will be under the president and the prime minister on the central level, and on the state level chief ministers and the governors of the Indian constitution, so that the guidance of the people, as we have a school principal and he decides which house a student is going, similarly prime minister and chief minister will decide in which house we will be posted, and the money is coming from their signature only. So each and MP MLA who is in this area, he is providing his one. Apart from this, we have divided it on the family basis also, 6 family system, where the first family we have already panchayat, we call it sarjat, because we are constitutionally documenting the system on the basis of organized self-employment ministry, and in this system we have 6 Rashtrapati Bhavan and 6 governor house. 6 Rashtrapati Bhavan is from Shiv Puran, Vishnu Puran, Ramayana, Bhagavad Gita. All these Rashtrapati Bhavan, Inter-Rashtrapati Bhavan we have kept in one, because all are Vishnu Avatar and Lakshmi Avatar. Similarly, all Jyotir Mandir we have kept in Shiv Puran, because all are Shiv and Parvati Avatar. Then all the ISBN certificate we have kept in the formation of the ISBN Mandir. And the 4th we are Adi Shakti Jagdamba, all the Adi Shakti Jagdamba Mandir we have formatted in one. And similarly we have also put the organized self-employment ministry 5th Rashtrapati Bhavan, that is Truth Savior, because every 5 kilometer 10 kilometer our language also changes, our culture also changes. So we have put it Varshkrit Rashtrapati Bhavan under the guidance of the constitution. And then the 6th is the in the government history, because up till then we have followed two economy: socialist economy, mixed economy, and capitalist economy. Three economy we have already found. Fourth economy I have made by the Organized Self-Employment Ministry document system. Here in this document system you will understand that you are getting double salary and promotion every 4 years. Those who are illiterate, they will be also getting the 4-year promotion slab. 4-year promotion slab is very important, because in the 4-year promotion slab you are going to get the 4-year benefit, and after that you will be promoted to the next slab. Means I have divided A, B, C, D, E, F, G is like this promotion slab. Like we have the promotion in Reserve Bank of India, the grade A, grade B, grade C. Here also we have not put any competition. Only competition is here put for the political parties who are generating the public opinion and trying to rule the people. Apart from this, the competitive atmosphere is also there in private sector. Double salary system we have helped, because the industries, those who are appointing people, we have put one condition that how much person they are appointing above 30,000, and for that we are taking, before presenting budget, the requirements that how much 30,000 above person they are going to appoint, and on that basis we are taking document that at least those 30,000 above people, those whom you are appointing, that should be clear concepted people, and they should be given rights that they can go to the court. Rest people we have assured that since we are in the learning stage, because below 70,000 earner are like that type of people whose earning is not regular, and for that only we have tried to make this development of Organized Self-Employment Ministry and budget by, because money is an important factor, and we can know that this principle is also based on aggregate demand and aggregate supply. Means how much effective demand we are able to produce in the society on the constitutional basis. Because my opinion, I am Amit Kumar Jha, who is the president of Labour Party of India and the founding member of Organized Self-Employment Ministry, 31st August 2001. On that basis, I have tried to develop the concept that the Organized Self-Employment Ministry will give us the self-employment government job system, where we can self-transfer in any cities. We can live in the village also, and we can live in the metros also, and employment and office. And the constitutional book of the working service of book of the Organized Self-Employment Ministry will carry with us, and we can self-transfer in any of the department in the Organized Self-Employment Ministry when we are below 70. For going above 30% of the earning, we have to go through the educational certificate route, and other route is by the promotion given by the constitution. Means there is a promotion bridge also, where we can be promoted in Organized Self-Employment Ministry and budget, and by that promotion also we can go to above 30,000. For that the same constitutional process will be adopted, but then it will be like there will be no means double salary system is not above 30,000. Double salary system is below 30,000, because on that basis, because we have been having from 1950 Finance Commission of India, so we have made self-earning, self-income, certain cash, certain fiscal grade per month showing Finance Commission of India for the Organized Self-Employment Ministry, which is also one of our manifesto in Organized Self-Employment Ministry, which has arranged for the citizen of India that each and every citizen will be provided by these kind of things, and they will be given the Organized Self-Employment Ministry development. So all of you have to attend these sessions of Organized Self-Employment Ministry from 1 to 300, which I have already put on the YouTube, and you can understand that this virtual session will help you to develop the friendship with Amit Jha and Amit Kumar Jha, who is working on this concept. And we are clear fundamentalist who is thinking that the one who believe that the Lord Vishnu is the head, then he will never believe that Lord Shiva is head, because here we have put the 16.66% salary cut system in the organization. On